Hello everyone, my name is Sumit Chahani, and today my partner Priyanka and I will be sharing our final project for CSE564. The topic of our project is to analyze the US crime data. This data set is developed jointly by two US bodies. One is the US Department of Justice and another is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. And this here we have created 6 visual charts on our dashboard, which showcase the different types of crimes which are prevalent in different states in US over the years. In this dashboard we have shown for the total number of 10 years. Also we have shown the relation between different types of crimes in a given state. So total we have six graphs that we have plotted on our dashboard. The first one is the line graph. In line graph we show that over the years what is the population growth in a particular state, and as you can from 2018 to 2019. Then we have created a Choropleth map. Based on the population density, we can see the total number of reported crimes in all the states in US for a particular year. We have also created a parallel coordinates plot which shows the correlation between the different types of crimes in a given state, and it can also help us to develop interesting insights as well, which my partner will be sharing later. We also created a bar chart, and based on a state which is selected, an year and a type of crime, we can see visually what is the trend in that for that particular crime. So over the number of years from 2014 to 2019. We also plotted a radar chart, and radar chart helps us to showcase the 3 most prominent crimes in US in a particular state. And then finally we have created a pie chart, and in pie chart we see the distribution of different crimes for a given state for a particular year. So moving on, so the data set that we obtained is from the Corgis dataset project, and as mentioned, this is developed by the Department of Justice and FBI. And this can help these kind of dashboards can help these bodies to develop strategies to mitigate the issues based on the similar trends or commonalities they observe. So moving on to dashboard. So we, as mentioned, we have six graphs, and when the dashboard is loaded by default, it shows all the crimes that are there. It shows the density of all the crimes in all the states for the given year, which is 2018. So as you can see, in 2018, in the total number of crimes in states like California is close to 1 million, and in states like Texas, it's close to 700,000. And I'll now hand it over to my partner Priyanka, and she'll be sharing some interesting insights that we found while creating these visual charts.
Hi, I'll be sharing some insights which we found in this dashboard. So over here, we can see a line chart. This line chart shows population in a particular state in US. By default, we have selected California state. So it is showing us the population California in millions against the years from 2014 to 2018. By default, we have selected the year 2018. So the map which we can see over here, it shows the crime in the year 2018. If I update this by the value 2015, then it will show us the crime in the year 2015. As we can see over here, the crime in 2015 is more prevalent in Texas and California, and in other areas it is like less dense. More the density, more is the number of reported cases of the crime. On the contrary, in the year 2018, we can see the map has become more dense, which means there is high number of cases of the crime which have been reported. Also, an insight which can be drawn by this is the population is keeping on increasing, and therefore the number of crimes are also increasing. So these are the insights which we can draw from line chart and Choropleth map combined. Now moving on to the pie chart. In pie chart, we have given these crimes. So they are like proportions of the crime in the United States. Mortem is the accidents, vehicle accidents, larceny means the property stealing, and burglary and assault. So if I select any of the crime from here, it will populate the number of cases which are reported throughout the US. So if I click on the motor, so it is showing me the number of cases of motor accidents across the US. As we can see over here, motor accidents are prevalent in California and Texas. If I select larceny. So larceny, like US is heavily affected by this crime known as larceny, as there are more dense regions over here. Also, one more interesting fact about this data is, now I have selected larceny. I have selected year 2018. So in the state California, we can see it is 620K. And in the year 2015, the same crime, which is larceny in California, it is 197K, which means in 2015, there was less larceny number of cases reported. And in 2018, more number of larceny cases have been reported. Similarly, if I am selecting the crime motor, in the year 2015 in California, it is 656K. The same crime motor in the year 2018, it is 155K, which means this crime motor has decreased significantly over the years. This complex interaction between the line chart and the pie chart is shown in this bar chart in a simplified version. So as I had selected the motor crime, so we can see there is a significant decrease over the years. And if I select the larceny crime, so we can see there is significant increase over the years. So this is a simplified version of these two charts, that is bar chart and line chart interactions. Moving on to the parallel coordinates plots. This gives us the correlations between the crimes. So these are the crimes, different types of crimes throughout the US. The selected state by default, as mentioned, is California. So in California, the assault and murder are strongly positively correlated. On the other hand, the larceny and motor are negatively correlated. PCP gets updated by selecting a state from the Choropleth map. If I select a state, Colorado, then we can see the PCP getting updated. Assault and motor are no longer positively correlated as they were in California, but larceny and motor are still negatively correlated in Colorado state as well. Moving on to the radar chart. The radar chart gives 3 most prominent crimes in a state in US across the years from 2005 to 2019. This is for the state Colorado. So we can see the 3 most prominent crimes over here are larceny, motor, and burglary. If I select California, this radar chart is getting updated with the California data set. So the 3 most prominent crime over here are also larceny, motor, and burglary. So these are the insights which we have drawn from the dashboard. On conclusion, I would like to say that this dashboard will help us to keep a track on the crimes in the United States based on the location from the Choropleth map, the time from the line chart, and the relationship from the PCP plots. So by understanding these insights, law enforcement and preventive measures can be taken in order to reduce these rates. Thank you.